Brian Mudd Show is on News Radio 610 WIOD.
Body shaming. So, look, we know that bullying is a problem anyway with kids. And coming back to school, pandemic, mask, all these different things that add probably more stress to the classroom than was there before. Some thoughts about all this, for everybody, but also a little food for thought for your kids as well. Somebody who knows a thing or two about taking care of their body, Miss America 2013, Mallory Hagan, joins us now as she's working on a campaign, the 100th anniversary, to promote body positivity. Mallory, thank you for taking the time with us.
Hey, thanks so much for having me. I really appreciate it. How are y'all this morning?
Yeah, doing really well. And, we're actually pretty excited that in the grand scheme of things, we have a tropical storm that is just going to pass us by in the south side. So,
man.
The funny thing is, the one that's actually behind it is the one that's got me a little bit more concerned than our little depressed Fred right now. But anyway, if everything steers away from us in the tropics, we'll be doing great. And otherwise, it's beautiful right now. But Mallory,
fingers crossed.
So let's talk. Yeah, let's talk first about the 100th anniversary of promoting body positivity. What's this all about?
Sure. So the 100th anniversary of Miss America is this year in September. So for 100 years, an organization has been evolving about empowering women, providing scholarship assistance. I personally won $75,000 in scholarship to continue my education during my time as Miss America. And the women across the country are really working hard in their communities and promoting their own social impact initiatives. Mine was child abuse prevention. And a couple of years ago, the Miss America organization decided to scrap the swimsuit competition, ultimately deciding that at the end of the day, this is a job, a very coveted job, and one that's doing great work, and that the swimsuit portion of the competition wasn't a necessary part of sort of this application, if you will, to be the representative of the Miss America organization. So since then, Miss America has been looking for a way to bring a wellness component back into the program in a way that makes sense. And so as Miss America back in 2013, unfortunately, I faced a bit of public criticism due to some time I was down in Hawaii for gaining weight. I say that with air quotes. I was very healthy. I was very happy. But, the public perception was one that I had sort of let myself go, if you will. And that allowed me to be be one of the first voices, if you will, in the body positivity movement. We were just beginning to talk about that in 2013. And now it's interesting to be sort of spearheading this second wave of evidence-based body positivity. And so we're introducing a curriculum and educational component to Miss America in this 100th year to help women live their best lives and to bring some sanity back into this conversation, providing them tools to better understand their nutrition, their wellness, their mental health from a full perspective. And we're providing that information to everyone, really, but it's starting out with the candidates for Miss America. So it's a really, really exciting page to turn in this organization's history, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Yeah, that's great. And Mallory, the role that social media plays, whether it is traditional bullying or things like body shaming, I've said about kids being bullied in school, it is actually worse today because it used to be kids that might get bullied at school. It at least ended when they got off the school bus or the school day ended. Now it never does because of social media. How pervasive is this problem that's being driven in large part by social media?
I think body shaming is a huge problem. And as we all know, in adulthood, social media has its positives and it also has its negatives. And what I fear is that we have this generation who knows no world without it, right? And so they don't really have the cognitive ability or understanding to grasp that social media is a highlight reel or that, the person behind the screen is a troll, as we like to say. And so I think it's really important that we help kids understand wellness from a holistic perspective and not just who they follow on Instagram that might actually be aesthetically pleasing but could potentially not be healthy. So I think we'll see the effects of social media and bullying and all of the pressures that come with it. We'll continue to see that evolve as we continue to study how this impacts young brains and young minds. And so our hope is that the Miss America candidates across the country can learn this information and be those influencers that disseminate positive evidence-based facts to these kids and help them understand their wellness and hopefully combat some of the pressures that they feel from what they see online.
Amen. By the way, website, SANESolution.com. Miss America 2013, Mallory Hagan.